Hey folks, it's Stratman here from pitware.com. Just want to clear up some of the thoughts about using the dashboard for trading. I'd like you guys to start considering the dashboard as it's a bit like the dashboard of your car. The dashboard of your car tells you what speed you're doing, what the temperature is of your engine, radiator water, so on and so on. And the dashboard on your car will give you signals as to the state of all those things, but ultimately you have the choice whether you're going to reduce speed or increase speed, or whether you're going to stop because your radiator temperature is too hot. So that's what this dashboard is all about. It gives you information about current market condition. It doesn't provide you trade now, don't trade now signals. You've got to interpret that. What it does is it rounds up as much information that's pertinent to the market right at this current real-time moment. Okay, so with that said, let's just have a look at a typical kind of way to use the dashboard. We've got a situation here on the euro-yen, and look, with trading, we can't say that this at the moment is a situation where we should be buying or selling. Some people, I mean, for a trade to occur, there has to be a buyer and a seller at the same time. So there'll be as many people probably entering the market as buyers right now as there are as sellers. But your task is to use some strategy that gives you the edge, that allows you to make money from the market. So right now, some people would be considering going long here because this is kind of like looking like we're reversing trend direction and heading in a long direction. And the overall trend has been up. Whereas some people will be looking at more short term, this is going downwards, this is just a pullback and a continuation of a downtrend. So whatever strategy you use, you're going to need information about that will help you filter out whether you're making a good choice or not. So first things that you're going to do is, I'll just remove this little trend line that's in the way. First thing you're going to do is probably check and see what's happening with our swing highs and swing lows, and how close are we to moving averages, what side of them are we? Because we know that with moving averages, if we use a crossover method of moving averages, as soon as we've got a crossover here, if we trade on the outside of these two moving averages, we're going to be more likely to get a nice big move. But if we're trading inside, which is what I like to call no man's land, we've got to make sure we've got enough space to trade. So if we're up here and our moving average is there and there, we're inside. So I don't like trading towards moving averages, so I want to know what's going on. So at this point here, I'm going to look at my dashboard and see how far away is this moving average. I don't like having to go like this all the time and measure it. I like to be able to see it at a glance. So here it is here. That moving average is 54 pips below me, and the other moving average is right on the money, right where we are right now. The other thing I want to know is, where is the previous swing low? Well, the previous swing low is right here. Previous swing high is right there. How far away am I from each of those? And also, what's the last swing? What was it? Is it typical for this time frame? Well, the last swing was 45 pips, and the previous swing low is 27 pips below me, and the previous swing high is 19 pips above me. So people know that swing highs and swing lows are quite often points of support and resistance. So if you're going to trade long, you've got one of those points 19 pips away. Are you going to trade towards that? You have to consider it, whether it's part of your trading style or not. Same as with this one here. It's minus 27 pips below you for going short. And the current swings are 45 pips. We want to check that whether news was a factor on that last swing. So, and news was 1 hour 43 minutes ago. So probably news wasn't a factor for this on the M15 time frame. So that's typical of M15 without news. And news is not for another 3 hours here. So we're probably going to, if we trade right now, news is not going to be a problem. So if we look over this, we can see that this is giving us the information we need to make good decisions, or help filter out whether this is going to be a good trade setup for us, whether we're deciding to go long or going short. So the dashboard is not telling you to go short or go long. It's just telling you the information about the market. We do have other indicators here, which is like which way are the fractals getting broken. Well, it's pretty mixed. On the longer term time frames, we're downwards, but on the shorter term, we're upwards. We've got the THV rules for all the different time frames here as well. That may be able to help you. Also, I like to work with stochastics and the THV system. So this looks a bit like a MACD. That's a triple smooth moving average kind of MACD, if you want to think of it like that. And these mini charts here are freely available at pipware.com. You can view on your main chart here your M15 stoke, M5 stoke, and M1 stoke. So let's say we're going long here. We might just have a quick glance down here. Well, we've had good slope on the M15. M5 is showing a little bit of overbought, and look, M1 is starting to show a little bit of divergence. So, you know, that could help us in terms of whether we're going to go long or not. Average daily range. Well, we want to make sure that we've got enough for the Asian session is here. We need to know what the average daily range is. Typically it's about 200 pips, 180 pips for this currency. We're at 64 pips for the day, and the Asian session is just about finished. So we're going to project these lines out to the side, just like in yesterday, because it gets used as support and resistance. And we know that we've got another 120 pips or so that can be made up either side of this. So yesterday, when this got to 200 pips, you know, we know that 180 is typical, so we're going to go long here. Well, that's what the dashboard is going to help you with. Okay, I hope that's been helpful for you. Check us out on pipware.com. Dashboard at the moment is selling for 29 bucks. It's really cheap. You get all updates free, and you get these mini charts free as well. Cheers.